Welcome to Divine Hand for another soulful, insightful spiritual message. This is your spiritual guided message for today. This consists of animals, colors, numbers, whatever I pull for the day. I pull some tarot to just give us a deeper insight of, the message that spirit is trying to relay to us. And with that being said, let's dive in. So the first card I pulled was the Leopard. This is Leo energy. This represents heightened intuition and alertness, okay? Personal power, independence, right? A truth you sense but deeply, but you may not be acting on it yet, okay? So this points to like anxiety triggered by suppressed instincts and unexpressed truth, okay? The card I pulled with that was the Nine of Swords, okay? And the Nine of Swords is that mental anguish, right? It's that worry, that intrusive thoughts, okay? This is guilt, regret, or, fear replaying in your mind, okay? Sleepless nights caused by overthinking rather than, what the reality of it is, okay? So, collective, what I'm getting here is something on a gut level, okay? This is the Leopard, okay? You feel it, right? But the fear and anxiety is keeping you frozen. That is the Nine of Swords, okay? Your instincts are sharp, yet your mind is looping in the worst case scenario, okay? The danger feels, bigger in your thoughts than, it is, truly what's truly happening, okay? So you may be holding back, okay, from speaking the truth. You may sense deception or misalignment, but you're just not saying anything, okay? So you're replaying a situation where you feel like, you should have acted differently, okay? The Leopard reminds you that you are not powerless, okay? The anxiety is not a sign of weakness here. It's a sign that your intuition wants acknowledgement, okay? And so when your instincts is ignored, the mind becomes restless, okay? Trust what you truly already know, okay? Act with quiet confidence rather than panic, okay? Address the fears directly instead of avoiding them, okay? Is what I'm getting, okay? So the next card we have is the Hawk, okay? And the Hawk is Aries energy. It's about focus, clarity, and divine messages, okay? Leadership, okay? The Hawk symbolizes like sharp vision, a higher perspective, spiritual awareness, seeing the truth from above, right? You're seeing what others has missed, okay? Messages, signs, and, sudden realizations, okay? Um, this is just, a clear warning and, a truth, revealing message right here, okay? It's what you're feeling, okay? But you're kind of keeping quiet with the Nine of Swords, keeping it in your head, which you should, okay? But right now, I think you should just observe. And when divine time, when the time is right, you'll know when the time is right. Then you speak your piece, okay? The card I pulled with the Hawk was the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is deception, hidden motives, half truth, someone acting in self-interest, avoidance, sneaky behaviors, okay? Someone trying to get away with something, okay? So the combination message here is, the Hawk is just lifting you above the situation so that you can see deception clearly, okay? Something is not being said, okay? Or someone is moving strategically, okay, rather than honestly, okay? This is not paranoia. This is clarity arriving, okay? Spirit is asking you to observe rather than confront immediately, right? Just trust what notice between the lines. Don't reveal all your plans just yet, okay? So the Seven of Swords often just shows a person who thinks they are being unseen, okay? And the Hawk energy just says they are mistaken. You already have a vantage point, okay? from the on a spiritual level. You can see these people or person or whoever you're dealing with. Okay, so someone may be withholding the full truth from you. A situation where honesty is being dodged. Okay, a need for you to act wisely, not impulsively. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so if this is about love and relationships, someone may be avoiding accountability, downplaying feelings, or just keeping options open. The hawk encourages emotional detachment long enough to, just see what's really happening. If you're in a relationship or a love situation. Okay. So then the last card we have is the rose pink, and this is like self-love. This is that inner child. This is a beautiful heart-opening message, right, centered on love, healing, and emotional renewal. So the rose pink just represents unconditional love, compassion, gentleness, emotional safety, forgiveness, tenderness, softening the heart after pain. Okay. And then we have the Ace of Cups with that. Okay. And so the Ace of Cups is that, new emotional beginning, love offers freely and sincerely. Okay. Um, this is emotional healing, spiritual connections and grace. Okay. So the combination message that I'm getting for this is, um, it- you know, this is a fresh opening of the heart, either in a new love entering, or can be an emotional rebirth within you. Okay, collective, after stressing, going through stress, deception, or anxiety. Okay. um and this is love that flows naturally, okay, without force. Okay. So the energy that I'm getting from that is like purity, right? Not strict strategy. Okay. Offered, openly, not guarded, right? Rooted in being sincere rather than fear. Okay. So, you know, um you are being guided to just receive love without questioning it. Okay. Allow softness after being strong for too long. Okay. Let compassion for yourself and others wash away old emotional residue. Okay. um this can also show like a genuine apology or an emotional confession, a new connection that just feels safe and nurturing. Okay. um this is self-love returning after emotional exhaustion. So, if we're talking about love, someone may be opening their heart in a sincere way, or you are just finally ready to do so. Okay. Unlike the Seven of Swords energy here, this carries no hidden agendas. Okay. It's transparent and it has emotional honesty, is what I'm getting. Okay. So, say yes to the emotional truth. Okay. Lead with kindness and not your armor. Okay. Let the love be simple. Okay. So the card we pulled with that, another card, we pulled with that was the Three of Wands. And this is what stage you're in. Okay. This is showing the waiting after action. You are already reaching an inner decision point. Okay. You're no longer reacting. You're observing what comes back to you. Okay. That's what I'm, so you're waiting for your ships to come in, all the good karma that you put out there. Okay. Things that are aligned with you. And then we have the Justice card. Okay. And this is what is being corrected. Okay. So justice says truth, cannot, remain hidden. The Seven of Swords energy is being exposed, not through drama, but through fairness and consequences. What I'm getting here for you guys. We could be talking about Aries of Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces. Then we have the High Priestess. Okay. And this is saying, this is how to navigate this situation. Okay. This is, the most important part here, right? It's do not over explain, overact, or overreact. reflect, okay, overthink, okay. So you already know the truth, okay. So the silence protects your power, okay. Answers come when you stop asking and start listening inward, okay, is what I'm getting. So your intuition is accurate, deception is being handled by truth and timing, emotional renewal comes after balance is restored, okay. Wait and not worry, okay. The karma is being balanced.